okay, Andre 3000. I just posted our picture today. You know, so I met Andre 3000, who's in LA, and he just got in the Hall of Fame, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
And he just said something that stuck with me and made me think about Fairfield, Alabama.
Yeah.
He was just like, everything happened in them small rooms.
Yeah.
And it did. Cause it's so dope because I'm getting chills now though, but it's funny because every small room I did, that's what got me where I'm at.
Yeah.
Like the small rooms got me where I'm at. Fairfield, Alabama. Cause I never forget Funny Man came. And I remember Funny Man came all off of the stuff that I was doing.
Yeah.
Because I made it big. I made Fairfield, Alabama big after my dog Terrence gave me that opportunity, and I never tried to look down on Terrence.
Yeah.
I made sure if anybody came, they seen all of it. They ain't see just me. They see everybody.
Yeah.
But we're a team. And I always looked at it like that. We're a team together. So they looked at all of us. So Leslie Jones, she just did Saturday Night Live. She did a movie with Chris Rock, Kevin Hart, all, and just got out of that top 5, whatever. It was something like that. She got out of that. You know, all that stuff, and she came to Fairfield, Alabama. Roy Wood Jr. came there. He from Birmingham. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He came. And they was sitting in there. You know what I'm saying? For their con. And she was like, "Can I go up?"
Yeah.
You go up. Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah, welcome back, man, to another episode of It's the Way We Live, man. This is where real stories shape real lives. You already know who it is. It's Levi coming by. Today, I'm sitting down with my guy, Detroit Reid, a comedian with a story that's real as his punchlines. Man, born and raised in Detroit, Michigan, then making a move to Bessemer, Alabama at that. At 13 years old, man, he took his gift, his humor, from Fairfield stages all the way to worldwide tours, film roles on Tubi, viral skills. Man, he keep the culture laughing. Detroit and I, man, we actually connected through the comedy grind and instantly locked in. Man, his energy, his passion, man, his passion for the people. Let's talk about that. And his heart for the crowd made it easy to build that bond. Man, what drives him just isn't the spotlight. It's his son, his family, talking about grandma too, and the folks from where he came from that reminds him to keep on going. So let's tap in. Let's talk about comedy, consistency, and the journey, turning laughter into what? Legacy. Right here on It's the Way We Live, man. What's going on, man? What's going on, bro, man? It's a pleasure to be in your presence, man.
Yes, sir, my dog.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. It was good seeing you this weekend. At the
green carpet.
Yes, green carpet. Like I was helping B Mills shoot some content, man. I wasn't expecting to see you up there doing your thing like that.
Yeah, they had me hosting the green carpet part of the portion.
Okay.
Well, the little portion part of the green carpet.
Real quick, man. So how do it feel to be asked to do some roles like that? Because it seemed like you was like more like the headliner when people come in and you get them to, interview, ask questions about, different things. Like, how did you like that?
It's always fun. I ain't gonna lie, it's always fun to do like new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm so used to doing comedy, but I'm venturing out to doing like new stuff, like especially like green carpet events, red carpet events, all type of events like that where it take me out of my element of just being a comedian. You know what I'm saying? You got to talk more. You know what I'm saying? So it actually be dope.
Okay. So I was looking at some of your content on the internet, and I was looking at a guy. I can't remember what his social media was at the time, but he was saying that you were from Detroit and you're not a mama's boy, you're a grandmother boy.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, for sure.
Okay,
yeah,
tell me about that.
I'm a grandma boy for sure. Because I actually, of course, I grew up with my mom, but my mom was going out. I had one of them outside mamas. You know what I'm saying? She liked to have fun.
And this in Detroit?
Yeah, in Detroit and a little bit in Alabama. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because I don't never tell the story though, but like
we'll hear today.
When I grew up, you know how we grew up. We grew up as real kids.
Right.
We don't know about our family business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So whole time I'm thinking we moving to Alabama because my grandmother wanted to get us out of Detroit.
Yeah.
Because it was deadly, a lot of stuff going on.
Right.
Whole time my mom in jail.
Wow.
I didn't even know that though.
In Detroit?
Yeah, in Detroit, because she was doing some scamming shit or something. Yeah, she was doing them checks. You know, back then it was about the checks. You know, it was real easy then.
Right, real easy.
And I didn't know that.
She must be doing it a long time because she finally got caught.
My grandma was taking good care of us so much, nigga. We forgot my mom was even around.
Yeah, but mom was still looking out for you.
Yeah. Well, Nah, she couldn't do
Oh,
that.
she was
in jail.
because she was locked up.
But my grandmother, she took us in. We was good. Like of course, we comfortable with our grandmother. So it was like it wasn't nothing. That's like our extra mama. You know what I'm saying? So she was in there for a year. We didn't know that. We just thought we were just down there for the summer. But my grandmother took us in. We never heard no phone calls. You know how they be talking loud on the phone. Yeah. I never heard none of that. You know, these kids not know all the business.
They know all the business. You're right.
We ain't know nothing. We just having fun down here. And I ain't gonna lie, when I moved to Alabama, nigga, we came with winter clothes. And I tell you, it was hot out here. I did not go outside after 7 o'clock.
Yeah. But let me ask you this. When you transition because of your mother's situation, or you just transition because it was just like, it's a better situation where it might be a little cheaper or whatever. I don't know. Like, what made y'all actually move? Was it your mom being locked up, like you said?
Yeah. It was that, and my grandmother. She wanted me to come out here anyway.
So y'all got family down here?
Yeah. We had family down here. Like my grandmother. That's my mom's mom. So at the end of the day, you know how that go.
Yeah.
She wanted us to be down here anyway. I think my mother, she was born here, I think, or she might have been born in Detroit. But.
So let me catch up with you. Grandma already in Alabama.
Yeah. She stayed in Detroit too, though, but she's from Alabama. She was born and raised in Alabama, but my grandma was everywhere. I didn't even know that. I just found out. Let me tell you something. It's so crazy. My grandmother, I ain't know she had 3-4 husbands. All type of shit. My grandma been outside. Nigga. Just found out, my grandma passed not like about 2-3 months ago.
Man, sorry to hear that, man.
Nah, man, I appreciate it. It's funny because today I laughed today, so I'm in my mom's house before I came here. I'm laughing because I think, man, everything is comedy around me. Yeah. Everything is comedy. As a comedian, I laugh at everything, the shit that I don't even supposed to be laughing at.
Right.
So my mom, she cleaned out my grandmother, her closet and everything, her room and everything today. And she told me, why your grandma had a dildo in there? I said, what? Grandma, damn, it's 80, so yeah, she doing the dildo. She said she probably had that dildo about 40 years. And then how come she, let me tell you something, it's just some funny shit. She had the dildo in the little casket dildo. I ain't never seen no casket dildo.
How old your grandmother was?
I think 83, 84, one of those.
Because you know what you just made me think of?
What?
And Mama, don't be mad at me when I say this. Because Mama, she ordained minister and stuff. But I never saw her with another man outside of my father. So I was like, you just made me think, I wonder if she got a dildo. So
hey man, you just know. I'm telling you, that's why I said, man, we never know.
You never know.
I just found out my granddad was gay. I didn't know my granddad was gay. Man, I got some real shit that going on in my family.
Yeah.
Just found out.
But man, all right, so you got to slow it down because you take me too fast.
it's gonna go there, but
it's gonna go. All right, so you back in? Did you go strictly to Birmingham or went to Bessemer? I think
I went to Bessemer first. I stayed. I ain't gonna lie. Everywhere I ever stayed, like city wise or whatever, state wise, whatever, I always moved multiple places. So when I first moved here, I moved to Flint Hill. That was Bessemer. You know what I'm saying? I was there for a couple of years. Left there, moved to Roosevelt. By the bowling.
You was in Roosevelt?
Yeah, I used to stay in Roosevelt.
Hold up. But you got two sides of Roosevelt because, I'm from Brookfield.
I stayed in Roosevelt.
You had to stay in Roosevelt.
Yeah,
okay,
like
so
right behind the bowling. I know
you on the gangster side. I was on the Crip side.
Yeah. See, Brookfield, I didn't even know it was a difference like that. But
it was.
Brookfield like that because, the basketball court right there, that's
the split.
They tore down. Yeah, I guess it's a split. So I stayed in Roosevelt. I stayed behind the basketball court. So that was Roosevelt. Then on the other side, Brookfield.
Okay.
But everything was cool. Like, remember Drake? Flip.
Yeah. I actually just seen Bunny. No, I seen Bunny and I seen Tyrone playing fitness and belt. He would look like, what the hell you doing on this side? Because I'm on this side. Yeah. I was like, man, just running them trucks and stuff. Yeah. And he tightened up again, right? So it was just good to see
Tyrone,
him.
he was always hooping. I didn't know he was hooping.
That ugly ass jump shot, he'll drop him though.
Yeah, he'll drop it with the left hand. Left hand. I'll never forget that. We used to be hooping all the time at the little basketball court.
Yeah.
Fat head, everybody.
The double rim and all that.
Yeah. I stayed over there.
All that world.
Exactly. I moved there. Moved from Roosevelt, and I moved from Roosevelt to, I think, where was it? Brighton. Yeah. And that's when I was
And see, that's what I think I end up getting to know you from. See, because
I was hanging with Fat, Mock, everybody like that. And that's when I stayed in Brighton. I stayed in Brighton for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And I stayed there, and then I moved to Fairfield, and after Fairfield, I was everywhere. Fairfield.
So you went to what, Pleasant Grove or Hewattown? You went to Hewattown.
Mm-hmm.
So basically during that time you was in Brain. Because I was like, I'm trying to figure out why I missed you, because it's like everybody, it's like you always knew everybody I knew. But then it's just like we missed the connection. But I also I came from
you were doing a lot of stuff that I wasn't even doing. So
no, not even just that. See, before I even got into that, it was just like I was more like quiet because my mom had me at Bessemer Academy in the beginning.
Oh yeah, okay. You was at Bessemer Academy.
Yeah, and then my mom lost everything. We had to move back to what she grew up in, which was Brookfield.
Yeah.
And shit, they bust a whole new asshole in me. I had to learn fast. I had to learn fast, real quick, how to survive for real. But yeah, so going into that situation, you doing your thing. What started inspiring you into what you got going on right now?
Comedy?
Yeah.
What inspired me in doing that? I ain't gonna lie. I tell people it's crazy. I knew women like a nigga that was doing something.
So it sounded like you had your mama, you had your grandmother. Was you raised around a lot of women?
Yeah, I just like women in general. Just me personally, it ain't just them.
Yeah.
But me being raised around them, I got to learn women. But I just love women. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love multiple women. At the time, I just love multiple women. But I learned early that women like a nigga that's doing something. Like, say for instance, if a man is no disrespect, nobody with no job.
Right.
But it is a difference.
Because
I started seeing it like, okay, say for instance, certain women, and it's not all women, but majority of the time it is, because it's nothing wrong with nobody working, nobody doing nothing positive, which everything is positive.
Yeah.
But when you see something about, okay, this guy right here, I work at Walmart. That nigga work at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? That's how a woman to look at you, but let you.
Hey, she like, give me your check and keep it moving.
Not even that. She ain't gonna take you serious. Like, you trying to talk to a female.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, how you doing? So where you work at? I work at Walmart. She ain't gonna take you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She gonna think you regular unless you know what I'm saying, you're a confident guy.
Exactly.
And you know how to handle your own, which there's nothing wrong with that, because his checks will still add up, and if he especially you know how to balance them.
Right.
But this guy that's in the NFL, let her try to holler at him. Hey, what's your name? Where you from? Yeah, I'm in the NFL. So you in the NFL? You know what I'm saying? And I seen that early on, so I said, okay, I want to be that guy.
Yeah.
You got a lot of people that just say, nah, I mean, I want to work on, which is nothing wrong with that.
Right.
I just wanted to be, I ain't gonna lie to you, I like to be seen.
Yeah.
Some people like, oh, I like to be the background. That's cool.
Yeah.
I tell you, everybody, that's the thing. A lot of people try to put them on you.
Yeah.
You can't get mad at me for liking to be seen. Like, oh, you love to be put on clothes. You like to get haircut. Oh, you want to be on camera? Yes, I do. Shit, I do.
Exactly.
You can't get mad at me for doing it, because that's me. I'm telling you up front, I like that.
But somebody
you can play the background. Like, there's a lot of background players that make the most money, which is cool.
Yeah.
But to me, I don't have to make the most money. I want to make money, but it ain't got to be the most, because I'm not in competition with nobody. As long as I'm successful and making good money and my family, everything good, I can get everything I want.
Yeah.
Every day I wake up, I'm good. That's life for me.
All right, so you saying, like, when you seen them growing up, and you said, okay, the Walmart guy versus the NFL guy.
Yeah.
So what made you go into comedy? Because you could have just been practicing football, because you got a nice posture about yourself.
Oh no, for sure.
Because you could have did basketball or that.
Yeah, I played basketball. That was my first passion. I thought I was gonna go to NBA, but I was like, nah. Then when I started seeing what was going on in the grades and in college and how everything went, and you know what I'm saying, I wasn't paying attention in school like that. I said, nah, it ain't gonna go the way I wanted to go. But if I really would have locked in and paid attention, it could have happened. Yeah. But other than that, comedy came because I was always a class clown. Yeah. Got voted class clown. I remember my auntie said something one time. She was just like, "So you just so funny." She said, "You need to go into comedy." I'm like, I ain't gonna do no damn comedy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy that I used to watch Comic View growing up. Yeah. My mom used to wake me up to watch Comic View. I used to laugh at my favorite comedians at the time was Lavelle Crawford. He's still my favorite comedian. And it was my guy, Tyler Craig. He got one with the dreads. He used to have like a little liquor can.
Right.
And he used to drink out the liquor can. Yeah. Joke number one.
Yeah.
And I never forget, she's wake me up laughing. Hey, come watch this, come watch this. Yeah. I come watching, I'm laughing as a kid that don't even know what they talking about, but it's funny because it was relatable at the time. So exactly. That's when I learned, like, okay, I see this, but I don't know if I want to do it. But my auntie told me that one time at the family reunion, because I had everybody laughing, I was not scared to get in front of people.
Right.
So me getting in front of people, making everybody laugh, it was actually dope. So doing that, everybody was like, "You can do comedy." So I wasn't.
So what age were they telling you this at?
I'd have been like 20, 21, 23, like so 21, 22, 23, something like that. Because I started comedy when I was 24.
Okay.
So a couple years before that, but I remember during like family reunions, and she told me that, and then I seen my partner Terrence P, and I see he was doing a comedy show. So I just going on Facebook and I see him doing a comedy show. I'm like, he doing a comedy? Yeah. He's a roast. I'm like, hey, you can do that. I know I can do it. Yeah. So I DM'd him. I say, man, what made you when you started doing comedy? And I don't know what it is. I'm so glad. I think about this all the time. But like whenever I think and talk to somebody about this, think about it all the time. It's like, and I've been doing comedy now 11 years, and I can still remember that, like the back of my hand. You know what I'm saying? I think about that. I was so glad I did that because it changed my life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I came in there and I hit my boy Terrence. I said, hey yo, I said, you doing comedy? He's like, yeah, I'm doing comedy now. I said, man, I want to try it. Yeah. He's like, come down here. Yeah. Do it. And like I said, I like women. So I was bullshitting.
And women love to laugh.
No, and they love to laugh. But what I did, I had a little chick that said she was going to come give me something. So I'm like, shit, hey, man, fuck that little comedy show. Yeah. And I didn't go.
What?
I didn't go. So that was the first one.
That's your first, what is it, Chocolate City?
No. It was Fairfield, Alabama.
No, I'm saying, like, you was telling me about chocolate. What you call it?
Sundays.
Chocolate Sundays. Yeah. So that's really like your first Chocolate Sunday experience.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It really was. And I think I just said, man, forget it. And then I think I left with her, the little chick or whatever. Then I never forget, I think the next one that came, because he was doing it every month. And I seen it again. God be working. You know what I'm saying? So it made me see it again. Like, because I could have not, I would have forgot all about that. Yeah. I wouldn't even thought about that because I really forgot.
Exactly.
And then I seen it again on Facebook. I was like, I'm going to come. He's like, man, you said that last month. Yeah. I said, I'm coming for real this time. Yeah. And I came, and I'll never forget, it was a guy, he was just like, Tim Coleman was hosting. Yeah. And he was like, man, I'm hosting. He said, you going first? I was like, yeah, to say, hell no, I ain't going first. Going first on stage, really the host first anyway, but I was still scared because I was the first comedian going up. Yeah. And shout out to my guy Trey Mack, and I'll never forget, Trey Mack, he dope because Trey Mack went along, he did Kevin Hart, Heart of the City. He did a lot of stuff. When I seen him do stuff with Kevin Hart, and I'm gonna come back to this. But so Trey Mack went first. He was like, I'll go first. He had a book bag on, glasses, look weird. And I'm talking about look like a nerd.
He had his own type of bust.
Bro was nerd. And he went up and was so funny. I was like, man, all right, now I don't want to go. He was like, man, you going next. I said, bro, you got another comedian? He said, no, bro, you going next. And then I ain't gonna lie, I was so nervous. I never forget. Man, I don't be telling none of these stories. I went in the bathroom. I ain't gonna lie to you. No Diddy. Went in the bathroom. I peed. When I tell you, my dick was so soft I couldn't pee. That's how scared I was. Damn. I ain't never told nobody this shit. I shouldn't even be talking about this shit. I don't know what made me even talk about this on here.
Bro, it be like that.
No.
Yeah, you had to get
I
that
was
shit.
that nervous. Like, I'm like, I ain't never see my shit this off ever. Man, I was I was just that nervous. I can barely pee.
You know what you just reminded me of? That situation where Jay-Z was telling the story about DMX, and DMX had went out there first, and he was on stage, and he was like, man, DMX went out there, had the crowd, and prayed, everything. Had the people crying, and he had to come behind that. You like, how can I compete with that?
Yeah, it be hard, and then you gotta understand, as a creator and as an entertainer, you understand, man. It's people out here with the same passion you got, but their passion might be a little different than yours. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody route different. I had to learn that too, just doing comedy. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody look at you different. Like, oh yeah, because you got some people that didn't have nothing. Yeah. Some people had a little something. Some people had everything. But everybody hunger different. It's about what you want. Yeah. It ain't about my family. What my family got or what's going on is about me. Yeah. So Trey Mack went up, did his thing, killed. And like I said, I was nervous, used the bathroom. When I came out of the bathroom, I said, okay, I gotta go next. I'm gonna go. And they called me. And when they called me to the stage, I actually did good. I did great for my first time. I did 5 minutes. I think I did like 7 or 8. And I never forget, my partner, his girlfriend at the time, she took the picture, and I still got that picture on my phone. I post it every year, like for my anniversary, June 14th. That's when I first got on stage. And I used that every year. You know what I'm saying? Use that same picture and to let me remember, like, boy, that's when I first started on stage. And I got a standing ovation. People was hitting me, you know, people from school, they see me for the first time. And I posted on Facebook. When I posted it, everybody was hitting me. Nigga, why you ain't tell me you had a show? Why you ain't tell me you do stand up?
It'd be
Why
like
you ain't
that.
tell me that? It was going crazy.
Yeah.
The comments, and I was like, okay. And I told my man, I said, I'm gonna do the show. I said, put me on the flyer for the next month.
Mm-hmm.
And they put me on the flyer for the next month. Man, when I tell you,
Rock that.
I promoted it.
Mm-hmm.
And I put it out there because I was working a job at the time. At
Yeah.
the time, I was working at G Stamp or Mercedes, one of them.
I know you ready to leave that motherfucker.
Man, for sure. Them little steel toe boots, my feet was hurting.
Man, I thought you was about to say Sterilite too.
Man, everybody was telling me about Sterilite.
Don't go.
That's
Well, you ain't got to worry about it now, but
yeah,
man.
they closed?
No, I'm saying, I'm just, I think
yeah,
they still open. One day I came from
He
the summer
like,
at A&M. Man, I was gone in a week.
Yeah, see? Now everybody says Sterilite, they'll work you.
Mm-hmm.
Work you like a slave in there. But yeah, I end up, I did that. I did this show. And after that, with that Terrence situation, it was just so dope that he, you know what I'm saying, he put me on stage.
Right.
Because like I said, when he put me on the flyer for the next one, I sold it out.
Yeah.
Like it was standing room only because, and the owner, he hit me, he walked up to me, he said, hey, you want to make some money?
Yeah.
You know me, can't tell no nigga no shit like that. I'm
Right.
like, make some money from just doing this.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't looking at the money. I'm thinking I just want to do something.
Exactly.
And then he was just like, you want to make some money? He said, man, you can make some money. Because he seen how packed it was and then how they selling tickets and he like, man, hey, you want to make some money. And then the next month, I made money, you know, but I had to learn business though.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, my ticket sales and all that, like certain comedians trying to tell me, but I had, like me personally, I like to see it for myself. I got to learn myself.
Hard way.
Yeah, you can tell me certain stuff, which I understand and I appreciate you.
Yeah.
But I had to learn it myself. Like, you know what I'm saying, the money and how much money we bringing in from the comedy shows and ticket sales, the door. You know, because my people, I was telling them, you know, us, you know, we know people. I know people in the streets, all that.
Right.
So I was telling them, so what I did, I used to get a haircut. That was my way of selling tickets was, like I said, I like women. My way of selling tickets was getting a haircut, putting on clothes, and going to Western Hill Mall. You know, Western Hill Mall was the spot to go.
Spot. Exactly.
And I go in there, you know, everybody going to eat chicken, getting pizza, whatever, getting their shoes, whatever. I stand in there, sell tickets, give it to the women, give women free tickets. I know they're going to bring either the drug dealers, the workers, whoever. They can get anybody out.
Exactly.
And they was bringing people. So that was my way of selling the show out.
Yeah.
And then people, and I know my people are paid the dough.
Okay.
So, and at the time, they was selling tickets for $5, $10 at the door.
Yeah.
I was telling them, I said, man, let me tell you something. My people pay whatever. They coming.
Okay.
And it was.
Shoot.
And I started doing tickets, $10, $15 at the door.
Well, let me tell you this. All right. Let's bag it on up. You feel me? Because it's the way we live, about tapping to the heart of men and women. So when it comes to the comedy part, you back at home. Because I want to go back. I know we're going in reverse. We're going back in time.
Okay.
So it sounded like you said your mom was out, y'all watching comedy, Comic View.
Comic View.
And you seen that growing up. How did you find peace within comedy as a kid? Because some way it seemed like it tapped in you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Earlier than 21, 24.
Yeah, because it was funny.
Yeah.
You know, and my mom, and to hear, you know, as a kid, when you see somebody else doing something, you know what I'm saying, we be interested.
Yeah.
Like, hey, why she laughing hard?
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about, like you see your mom and them laughing at certain jokes at the house, but to see somebody on TV make somebody that you know and love and somebody that you see every day laugh and cry tears.
Hold on, time out. All right, so when I used to be going through shit, when we moved back to Brookfield, it was a whole different culture shock. You feel me? Because I was used to in everything, white folks and shit. I was going through I was about to go to Birmingham School of Fine Arts, all that. Instantly just changed. And so when I'm in Brookfield, it's like, my mom, she working at the corner store now. She working at, you know, in Inslee at the gas station now. I ain't never seen my mom at a situation like that.
Yeah, because
overnight.
Because I had to learn too, man, when it come to mothers and fathers and stuff like that. Because, you know, a lot of people, we don't give no credit to the daddies either. Because you can't just, I don't just speak for my daddy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good daddies out here too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when it come to that, like mothers and daddies, you know, they put some work in that you like, damn, what made them do that? You know what I'm saying? Because it was for y'all. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause people don't understand. You got real, like, it's different now. I don't know how it is now because, you know, everybody always try to go from old school to new school. Yeah. But I had to realize the times changed now. Yeah. Because you got to understand, nowadays, we got so much social media. We got Uber, we got Lyft, we got all this new stuff. Yeah. And them jobs too, that's them ways of making money too, that we just used to seeing them doing the hard way.
Yeah.
Like you said, stores.
Exactly.
You know, some outside doing labor, stuff like that, but everything different. But for them to do everything they doing, I used to speak about your mom. Your mama did that for y'all.
But see, this is what I'm getting at.
What you ain't never seen.
Exactly. But this is what I'm getting at. Did you find something within yourself when you seen your mother laugh almost to tears?
Oh, for sure.
Comedy, did it something tap into you? This how I can make her happy.
Nah, it didn't.
Okay.
Hey, look, I know you try to make it a little. You try to soften it up. Just then. You try to soften it up. You try to use his voice. Niggas say, that's how you tapped in. No,
you like, nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. Okay, okay.
You try to soften that shit up. Then you say, yeah, man. You try to make your mom. Hell no, I ain't give a damn about none of that shit. I just seen that laughing.
Hey, you like shit.
I just seen that. I'm like shit. Okay. I'm looking. Who the fuck is nigga my mama laughing like this?
But you probably give a damn with grandma though. You gave a damn about grandma.
I ain't give a damn about none of that shit.
But that's real.
I ain't gonna lie. And I'm a person that don't really care about a lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. And it's nothing about no feelings. I got feelings because you know what I'm saying. I'm a person.
Yeah.
But it just, I ain't gonna lie to you. Certain shit don't get me unless it really get me.
Yeah.
So at the time, I'm a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, we was kids. That's why I got jokes about when our version of kids versus these new version of kids. Like we went outside, had fun, watch wrestling, stuff like that. So I'm just looking at it like it was just interesting, like who, like somebody can have your attention like that.
Exactly.
That was my thing.
Exactly.
But you know what I'm saying? But I get your point.
Yeah.
But for me, it wasn't like that. You know, another kid, it might have been, oh man, he got my mom. Like, I'm in the house like, shit, she that laughing. Hell got her crying like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really kind of, who this nigga is? You trying to talk to my mom or something? You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Exactly.
But other than that, you know, no, it wasn't like that. But like literally later on, it started getting like now. You know what I'm saying? Because me doing shows now is different because back then when I first started, like I said, I did it for women and all that, but I remember it took my homeboy Terrence to sit me down. He told me one time, I ain't gonna lie, I never looked at it like this. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to because at the time, once I started I told you like I was doing the shows.
Exactly.
And I started making money and stuff like that. I started learning business. So what I was doing, I used to bring a different woman to every show. Now I'm feeling myself.
Yeah.
I'm feeling myself not because I'm funny. So I'm feeling myself in a way, but that's why I say you got to have real people around you, real friends. And that's why I had to learn how to have a real friend around me because ain't nobody ever sit me down. I looked at it like he was my daddy, like my daddy for comedy type shit. Because he sit me down. He said, hey, yo, Detroit, come in the room real quick. I want to talk to you. Nigga went behind the thing. You know what I'm saying? This ain't his damn chair. He's sitting behind in the chair like he the owner of the club. But he was just like, man, sit down real quick. I want to talk to you. And I'm like, thinking I did something wrong. He was like, yeah, I want to let you know some, what girl you had brought to the show last week? I'm like, shit, nigga, I don't know. Who I brought? You know her?
Yeah.
And he's like, man, he said, that's what I'm trying to tell you. He said, you keep on bringing different women to the show. He said, you need to pay more attention to comedy versus the women you bringing.
Yeah.
And I was looking like, you know us back in the day, you know, how we used to talk, that nigga, hey, he ain't got no hoe. That's how I'm looking at, he ain't got no hoe. He mad. Yeah. But no, he telling the truth. He was just like, yo, man, because you can't bring it to your job and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's my job at the time. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if I work or not. But this is about to be my new job.
Okay, so when that happened, so did you snap to it when he told you that? Or
sure.
Okay, because some people had to learn the hard ways. Like, did you have a hard way to learn?
Yeah, because
you just said sometimes I have to learn the hard way.
Yeah,
basically.
I do. I was still having women, but I wasn't. He seen that I was paying more attention to comedy then. Because now I'm gonna pay more attention to comedy because of what he said, and he know I'm gonna listen to him because, like I said, he put me on stage,
right?
And I really appreciated that. So, but he did tell me one time, like when we was in there, he was just like, "Man, come up with you like a saying. Come up with you something that fits Detroit Reid." He said, "You worry about the women." He said, "But you can say you can." What he said was, "You can still talk to him, still bring him." He said, "I want you to focus more about comedy." He said, "Get something about you that's gonna stick with you."
Right.
And he was just like, "Come up with something."
Yeah.
Like it's going. He said, "And don't call me, man. When I tell you this nigga was serious about this
we
shit."
Outside, goofy.
Yeah, that is that, but not even just that. But the first one was comedy is pain because I remember
that
he was telling me. I still say that everything I do.
Yeah.
But he was like, "Man, you gotta get you some kind of trademark, something that fits Detroit Reid.
Mm-hmm.
Come up with something and don't call me until you do it."
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, what you think you talking to?
Daddy.
That's all. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
You know, but you know how us.
Exactly.
It's like having a stepdaddy.
Exactly.
When you first get a stepdaddy, you know we ain't
no
niggas ain't going for
respect.
that. We ain't getting no respect. You ain't my daddy.
Exactly.
But the whole time you gotta he working his way in. So what he did that, and he was like, "Hey man, come up with something." I called him the next day. He said, "Hey, you came up with something yet?" I said, "No." Click. I know this nigga ain't hang up on me. And I called him again. I said, "Yo, what's going on?" He like, "Man, you came up with something yet?" I said, "Man, no." He said, "Click." Then he hit me again. He said, "Man, just think of something." He said, "Think of something." But I told you don't call me back until you get something. I'm like, why this nigga doing me like this?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking he hating, but
he looking at you like, nigga, you playing out here.
Yeah, I'm playing.
Yeah.
And he was really, because nowadays I tell everybody, what I'm saying, every man need a mentor, whatever you do.
Yeah.
Because you need that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You need that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, to carry you through life. That's why a lot of people be messed up. So when he came with it, I was just thinking hard. I was like, come up with. And I came up with something else. He like, nah, that ain't really it.
Right.
And then I said, dig deep. And I was thinking, like I said, all the pain that I've been through, I said, I embraced it with comedy. Like back in the day, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't really, like when you joke on me, I had an attitude problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember, I never forget my mom used to take me, I had to take Ritalin and shit. That's back when you take them pills in school.
Yeah.
We weren't supposed to need, I ain't need that shit. It just, I was young, you know what I'm saying? I had my dad around like that, you know what I'm saying? So
you didn't have your dad?
No, I have him around like that. Like he was around. Yeah, I know. Okay. I know him for sure. It's just, as a kid, my daddy wasn't there like how an actual dad would be there. That's what it was. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know the situation. And I still to this day, you know what I'm saying, I ain't talked to him about it, but I'm gonna talk to him about it. Because now we cool as a fan now. Yeah. Because I left that alone. You know what I'm saying? When you're a kid, you just mad. Yeah. You mad at the world. But when you start understanding life, like you got some people, and I tell somebody this the other day, you got some kids that understand life early, and you got some like me, like what we were saying earlier, like, hey, I had to learn myself. You got to learn for yourself. You learn a little later, but that don't mean nothing because as long as you learn, you know what I'm saying. So when I learned that, I'm like, okay, I'm mad about my dad not being here for real, because you think about it, you get to see, because people they act like we ain't got eyes. So when you see kids coming to school, their mama and daddy, their daddy doing this, their daddy did, man, my daddy brought me here. My dad ain't doing that. You know, so it's gonna make me feel away because I see what's going on. You see, you gonna feel it. Yeah,
man, and saying that because I can relate. Cause my dad, he bounced in about fourth grade. See, I went to a house of togetherness to like a disruption. Yeah, so I don't know if that's better or worse. Having like your dad not around in the beginning, is that better than having your dad and then he just gone?
It just depends. That's why I say it just depends on the kid. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
How they take it.
I tell people all the time, you can't. And that's what I be seeing on Facebook. I see on Instagram. I see on everything. Yeah. You can't tell nobody how to feel. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got feelings. Everybody got feelings. Yeah. You got feelings. I got feelings. Yeah. Everybody around you got feelings. The way you feel about something might not be the way I feel about something. Like, that's why I said comedy is pain, because comedy is pain for me. I can laugh at the shit that you don't even laugh at. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Certain shit be funny. Like, okay, I be on Instagram. I do skits. I do a lot of stuff now. So I think so that's gonna come with haters too. Some people don't like certain stuff, or they a comedy show, and they just gonna say stuff anyway. Exactly. I had to learn that's the internet. Somebody on the internet said, I posted my grandma, and somebody on the internet said, "You cuss on her?"
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I ain't know. Okay, I'll just make sure. Somebody said, "Fuck that dead bitch," and guess what? I ain't gonna lie, I laughed. I laughed. You know, another person, it would have been messed up for them. They probably messed them up for a long time. But me, it's the internet. You can't. Hey, I know this nigga or whoever this female is. You ain't gonna tell me no shit like that in real life. Exactly. But that don't make me numb, because I don't care. A lot of shit I don't care about. It don't make me feel away.
So at one point in time, did you used to care?
Yeah, for sure. I used to be mad. I would have went off.
So how did you move? Because I remember I had this wild shit. I was like out of my mind, upset that stuff wasn't going up, and I came up with this character called Uncle Leroy. Don't forget to sing you. And motherfucker was like, that shit is not funny. Like, and I was mad. Like,
but that's your way. Yeah. Like I said, it's like everybody got feelings, and everybody can feel how they want to feel. Yeah. And that's the way you felt. If you got to come up with something new, or you got to come up with something for you, it's for you. Can't nobody tell. How somebody else gonna tell you some shit about you? I remember a comedian, my boy Clayton English. Exactly. 85 South Show. He told me something one time, and that stuck with me to this day too. And he was like, certain shit just stick with me. And he was just like, hey, he said, man, you gonna make it. So you gonna make it in 8 years, this, and that. Like, he was high. You know, a nigga smoke weed or drink, they gonna tell you the truth. Yeah. You gonna make it in 8 years. And I was like, for real? I'm back there because he just won last comic standing on TV. Yeah. For 350,000. He from Atlanta. I'm like, damn, a nigga that I know and I'm seeing. he won this over all these people in the world. You won. You know what I'm saying? To see that, so he telling me, I'm like, damn, believing it. Then he put the blunt down. He said, man, nigga, you believe some shit that I tell you, nigga, you a goddamn fool. How the fuck can I tell you what you gonna do? He said, that's what I'm telling you about life. He said, can't nobody tell you what you gonna do. Only you know what you gonna do.
So he was actually giving you a lesson.
Yeah, give me a lesson. Like, just because somebody gonna, how can somebody tell you about your character?
But then that's fire though. Like, because if you really think about it, he told you you're gonna do something in 8 years. But if a person really don't know themselves within, they'll wait on 8 years.
For sure. And that's what I'm saying, because all you're gonna think about, man, I'm good. Shit, I'm good for right now.
Yeah.
Shit. I got 7 more years to do this.
I got 7 more years.
No, you don't.
But you could have did it in 6 months to a year.
Exactly. And my partner told me that, who got out of jail one time, my dog Mel, he told me some real stuff. Again, I got friends around me who will hit me with certain stuff that just stick. Like I said, stick with me. I'm going to say that throughout the interview. I shout people out because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, say stuff that stick with me hard.
Right.
My dog Mel, I remember he got out of jail. He was just like, I think we did something. And I was waiting. And like we were just talking about this situation right here with the 8 years.
Yeah.
If you wait, you're gonna wait. And I think I was waiting on some shit from somebody else. And he was just like, man, he said, bro, you could did that shit yourself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? He was like, bro, jail taught me this. Don't wait on no nigga.
Yeah.
I don't wait on no nigga. He was like, man, when I was in jail, he said, man, I had $10,000 when I got out. He said, all for my hoes.
Yeah. on God.
And he was like, my women put more money than niggas, like, cause you see everybody, oh, bros over this and that. Nah, cause they ain't gonna be around when some shit really go down for real. So I had to learn that too.
Bro, you absolutely right, because a lot of people now it could be some females. Some females ain't shit.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
feel me? But it's up to you.
It can be both sides.
It's up to you to actually discern, who you dealing with. Because when I end up doing what I had to do, like, the girl I thought I was probably gonna be with for the long haul, she ended up getting engaged, but she pulled up and dropped out that bag.
Yeah.
She dropped out the bag. She ain't spending none of that.
Yeah. But what I'm saying, you got certain women it's like that. You got some guys that's like that. You know what I'm saying? I got my partner in Fat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Out of Brighton. That was my brother though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's the same for him. When he went to jail, you know what I'm saying? I ain't care about no female. I always looked out, especially when I could.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we looked at him like a brother, but I told him some real stuff though. I was like, man, now if you go back, I ain't doing it again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta tell certain people like that, because that keep them out of that trouble.
Yeah.
Like, and you know what I'm saying? And him now, he doing, like, he going to get his trucking license and everything. He can easily just say, hey man, I'm gonna go back to doing this, man. This shit ain't working like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, don't do that.
Yeah.
My partner Cam too, he do comedy now. He was always funny, but I told him, I said, bro.
Talking about the one be with the kid on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put him in the comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I
think he doing a good job with the collab that they got going on.
He doing good, and I was telling him that because a lot of people look at it like, I ain't making no money right now. I ain't doing this, because I always tell people it's like right when you about to get there, and then you just stop or you mess up or anything, and you just like, hey, you throw it all away, but you had this little bit right here that could have pushed you to the top.
Okay. Now, let's escalate a little bit. So we got a little background story. Everybody know. They know a little bit more about Detroit a little bit more.
Sure.
You feel me?
They gonna be like, oh, this nigga told some shit. They never heard that.
Hey, women, you feel me? He might not be the chief, but he stand tall like a chief. You feel me? He got the height. He got the beard too. You hear me? You still at him like that?
No.
You calm down.
Yeah, calm down.
You calm down. Okay, my bad, y'all. But let's get into transition to Atlanta.
Okay.
This is what, I done probably heard outside in the streets. You end up saying, okay, Birmingham, I got to elevate a little bit. You go to Atlanta.
No, and it was so crazy. I went to Atlanta, and my way of going to Atlanta was different than everybody else. I don't know. I can't speak for nobody else. I can speak for me.
Yeah.
So when I moved there, it was, I was touring with Desi. And at the time, I ain't gonna lie to you, when niggas say ain't gonna lie to you, they gonna lie. But look.
Exactly.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you.
What that guy say, keep it all the way funky.
Yeah, keep it funky.
Keep it funky. Because I'm telling you, when I heard in the streets, you really just tapped into your God phone and just went up to a nigga and just be like, hey, I'm here. Fuck with me.
And what happened, and that's what happened, basically, because I ain't gonna lie, with Desi, I think, because he ended up, I never forget, he said something. I just felt like I wouldn't have went on tour with him if I would have stayed in Birmingham, because I was going to miss out on a lot because I wasn't close enough. Yeah. And when I mean close enough, you got a lot of people that say, man, Atlanta ain't number 2 hours away. It's different when you there.
Yeah.
Because when you there, guess what? Now I'm gonna think about you more.
Yeah.
Because think about it. Okay, say for instance, if Dr. Dre was in town, you know what I'm saying? And they were like, "Hey man, we need Detroit for we need you real quick.
Right.
Hey man, you can get over here. I need you over in the next hour. I need you over in the next 30 minutes.
Right.
I'm already in Atlanta.
Right.
You know, so I can get over there. But if I'm in Birmingham, it take me 2.5 hours. They're not gonna think about me like that.
Yeah.
Because they know I don't know what he got to do. He probably got to put some clothes on. He got to get some stuff.
Yeah.
Then come here. It's take too much.
Too much. Yeah.
So I remember Desi was just like, hey, he was like, man, you need to move from Birmingham. You need to go and move to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I wanted to.
Yeah.
But like I said, I was using that mindset of just staying. My son here, my family here. I don't want to really move, and I'm scared because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I hate when people say, "Oh man, I ain't scared." Dude. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. When I mean cool, and I ain't saying like it's no good thing, but it's cool because you understand. Like, damn, it's nothing. It's cool to be scared in that way.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying. It's about you thinking about like leaving. I gotta leave everything.
Yeah.
But then again, it's not really scary once you do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course it's gonna be scary. People like, I ain't nothing wrong with being scared. No. It's you scary. That's cool.
Yeah.
At the time. But once you really lock in and know what you want, and I was like, okay, let me go and do it. And I did it because I knew if I stayed in Birmingham, I wasn't gonna go on tour with them.
Yeah.
Because if I was staying in Birmingham, I wasn't gonna go on tour because at the time when I was in Birmingham, like I wasn't doing as much.
Yeah.
And when I moved, I was doing a lot. Now I'm at the office.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this. We going these different places. We're going to LA. Like I got to see some stuff that a person will never get to see in life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people they never, you know,
they would never do it. They live through you.
Yeah, and that's what people was telling me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I tell people all the time, and I had to really think about that. It's people that never do some shit I did.
Yeah.
Never in life. You know what I'm saying? You can see it, you can Google it, you can watch it.
Yeah.
But you'll never do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to really embrace that. Like, damn, let me go and move to Atlanta. So I moved to Atlanta. It was dope because now I get to witness Atlanta, and I really wanted to move there for competition.
Yeah.
I felt like not to discredit Birmingham for nothing. I just felt like the competition level wasn't there for me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I'm just too funny to be here.
Yeah.
And not saying in no way like I'm better than everybody. No, I ain't saying it that way. I'm saying like I like competition and not no competition where we into it or competition like I want to be a competition with you. I was really in competition with myself. Like, okay, I want to move here because I know Atlanta gonna better me because here we don't have that much comedy. We got one comedy club, and then you know the comedy shows and stuff around here. They don't give budgets and stuff like that. In Atlanta, they got the most black millionaires.
Right.
So over there, you can do a bar, you can do whatever. They gonna give you a budget. As long as you funny. Oh, he funny. Yeah. Hey man, how we give you a budget? Can you do a comedy show here? You can do comedy shows everywhere. So there's a lot of comedians that been on TV. A lot of comedians that been on Wild 'N Out. A lot of comedians that write. So I see that all around. Like, damn, everybody doing this. So I know I can learn for that and have a good competition. Like, okay, these folks gonna teach me out here.
So based on what Birmingham at today though, what do you see different?
I see everybody collabing now.
Yeah.
I like that. I like people collabing. I see a lot of people getting money now.
Yeah.
Like they've been getting money, but it's just like I see a lot of successful shit that's going on now because everybody got open up restaurants. Everybody doing skits. Everybody got podcasts. Everybody getting followings. People doing the same thing. That's why I say I love it now.
Yeah.
You know, I love it. That's why I still come back. And when I come back home, because they love to tell me, man, you love to come back home. You love to go on. You love to.
It's
you
perfect
love to be
time
out.
though.
Exactly. You love to be out. But what I do, what I get a drive at is when I come home, I hear people and people walk up to me and say the same thing, like, "Hey, boy, I'm proud of you. I see you doing what you're doing. I keep doing what you're doing." And I love that because that give me that drive when I go on the road. Because I love that look for me. Personally, I can't speak for nobody else. I love that love because to hear that from people that I don't know. You know, and people walk up to me like I went to the club last night. You know what I'm saying? I had no business being in there, but I was in there. And my man walked up to me. I didn't even know him. My man walked. He said, "Nigga, you know, you know black people. They love to tell you some shit, some crazy shit." Nigga walked up to me. "Hey, nigga, you don't even know me.
You don't even know me.
You don't even know me, nigga." He said, "You don't even know. Hey, anything go on, I shoot this whole club up for you." Yeah, this nigga is crazy.
I remember them days.
Yeah.
I remember them days.
But I love that though, because guess what? Now I got somebody. Now I feel like I got security now.
You got a shoot.
I got security now, and don't even know it.
But listen, like it's the way we live, right? It's about awareness. So I'm not gonna say you probably gonna politic with him for real. But what if you can put him in the situation to really be your security? Meaning, like, put that man in a position, give him a team, train him. If you had to put him into an academy, whatever, a security academy, boom, make probably about 10-20% off of it.
Oh no,
residual.
Sure. It's all about business.
But guess what? You'll be paying him too because he your security.
Yeah, for sure.
So you helping investing in him.
That nigga was too small though. Hell no. Hell no. He might can shoot, but he was too goddamn.
Oh, he was small. He was
man,
small.
that nigga too goddamn.
So
small.
you really his security.
Man, I'm his security. Them folk be like, man,
but the blueprint. You hear the blueprint though.
Yeah, I heard the blueprint. Then it was just dope because for him to say that. So when I come home, I just love that love, man, from everybody. So that will give me that drive. And I like to come back home anyway because, like I said, I see everybody progressing. I see everybody doing their thing.
Yeah.
And I love to see that because I never been no hater, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know how certain people just be like, I just don't see how people can look at people and be like, man, look at him doing all that shit over. Look at that money he make. Me personally, that shit turn me up.
Yeah.
I like to see it. I remember him.
But
he used to be broke, but he getting that money now. Man, I like to see that.
But Detroit, man, Cortez, man, she was on some stuff like, she said, you need to hook up with Detroit, man. I'm telling you, you need to get him. Q.
Okay,
Q, she was like, you need to get in touch with him. Yeah. I'm telling you, like, I called him and hit him up. I said, man, Detroit, man, he ain't
She texted me right before I came. I said, well, she know everything.
Hey,
she told me, hit me up when you do your interview.
No, she almost like my PR.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like it's like when I say like I had to get outside of myself in order to try to get into a higher elevation.
Yeah.
For real.
I mess with you anyway. You know what I'm saying? My thing is,
but she tell you, Jessica tell me all the time, I sell myself short because, like I said, Q was saying like she was like, man, Detroit ain't the way you think, man. He is not no stuck up shit. It's not no. He want people to come up. And I was like, man, Detroit, he got a lot of motion going on right now. Let me work my way up. And then maybe.
It's never about it. I tell people all the time, nigga, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something that I did.
Yeah.
And I still do it to this day. I tell anybody this story. I tell whoever I talk to. Closed mouth don't get fed. Now, I know people say that a lot, but I'll be dead ass serious.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I always thought, just like, I'm telling you, I love women. I think about it like freaks.
Yeah.
What they used to say back in the day, all she can say is yes or no.
Exactly.
That's it. I know everybody, he crazy as he ever says shit like no, but that's how dudes talk.
It makes sense.
Because I look at life like that because at the time, like I said, I like women at the time.
Yeah.
Still love women today. I ain't gonna keep saying it like that, like I don't love women. I love women. But no. All I can say is yes or no. So I look at life like that.
Mm-hmm.
All a person can say is yes or no. If you give me a no, don't act like you ain't never. My bad. Don't act like you ain't never heard no before.
Exactly.
Your mama, hell no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You heard no before. So at the end of the day, it's just the different type of no that you want to hear.
Exactly.
And how can you take that no?
I receive that.
But majority of the time, it's going to be a yes because at the end of the day, because guess what? You took the time out to ask.
Yeah.
My boy Tremo, I never forget. You know, Tremo, he do stuff. He put Canegra on. He put B-Lin on. A lot of people on by helping them. You know what I'm saying? And some of them surpass them and some, but it ain't. I don't look at surpassing, but all of them doing their thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what Tremo did, I hit Tremo. I DM'd him.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was like, he got to follow him. You should. I DM'd him. I'm like, hey, yo, big dog, I don't know you and nothing like that. I heard you from Birmingham. I didn't know you from Birmingham. I thought you from
Tremo from Birmingham?
From Birmingham. Tremo is from Birmingham.
Really?
Yeah, he moved to. He was in Atlanta. I think he just moved again. I don't know if he moved to LA or what, but I got to call him. But I called him. Well, I ain't called him. I DM'd him.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, yo, you don't mind? You want to get on the show? You don't mind coming through? I got a comedy show going on.
Yeah.
And my man said, yeah. I was eager. I was excited. Like, that was the first, to me, he was a celebrity to me because I didn't get nobody else to come. He came.
Yeah.
And I remember I sold it out. Let me tell you something. Boosie just got out of jail.
Yeah.
And you know that's big. But remember Boosie got out of jail after all them years he did.
Exactly.
He was charging $100,000. Remember he was charging $100,000 because he was fresh.
Yeah.
And he came to Birmingham. And I still sold my show out while it was raining. And Tremo was like, man, my man sold this motherfucker out while it was raining. Damn. You know what I'm saying? And he came through and he did my show. It was 2014. 2015, one of them.
Yeah.
But he came to my show and did it. And just for him doing my show, that made everything. But like I said, it go back to me and you, what we was just talking about. You'll never be scared to ask nobody nothing or feel no kind of way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't feel no way, but I got to work my way up. No, that might work your way up just by doing it. Even if you mess up, you still did good because guess what? Like I tell anybody, the biggest thing in life and the biggest thing in the world, doing it.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. I'm going to try. Ain't no trying. You doing it. Like right now, this interview right here, you doing it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you took time out to do this right here. So that just let you know what you can do.
Okay.
And I take interviews anyway because I'm trying to get better at them. Like you said, you like how you did one interview and one I feel like they messed you up.
It wasn't you.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But I was just saying, I still look at every interview like that. Even some of the interviews I seen back in the day, I was like, I look at myself like, why would I say that? You know, but it has to get better with time and the stuff that I'm doing. Even comedy. You know what I'm saying? I watch certain stuff that I used to say in a certain way how I used to talk on stage. I'm like, say that? I can't listen. I don't even want to listen to this, but I gotta listen to it because it's gonna get me better.
Exactly, man. Now it's time to get a little messy real quick.
Come on.
Let's get into the closing point, but I gotta get this out real quick. And I think a little bit of everybody is asking. I don't know it, but some people in your life might know. What happened with the collab with Desi?
Oh, Desi? Oh, it wasn't. It was really like
because it seemed like y'all was like a real battle. Like ever since then, from seeing the connection between y'all to now, to me, I feel like Desi's missing something. Ever since I seen that,
yeah, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, you know, because it's I feel like he missing the realness around him too. You know what I'm saying? Because you know a lot of people, you know that you know how it goes with like the Hollywood. He ain't Hollywood. He from Atlanta, but once you start getting that money, you start getting a lot of stuff, and which I get now as I really think about it. You know what I'm saying? It took our separation to separate, and I feel like it was good for me too. Yeah, because I was getting comfortable. Yeah, and I never told nobody this. I was getting comfortable. Like, you know, I was in my feelings for sure. You know what I'm saying, for a long time. Yeah, it took. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm probably really just bouncing back. Yeah, because I ain't performed with them in a year. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't performing in a year for real. It's about to be a year. Yeah. Because I think our last show, and I think when that happened, it happened a couple days before New Year's. So it was December something. Yeah. And I'll never forget. It got to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally just getting back. Mm-hmm. I done went through all type of stuff, you know, because at the end of the day, I know what was going to happen, especially when it comes to like comedy, because comedy now is different. It ain't the same. You got to have following. You got to have certain stuff to get booked. An agent, I ain't had no agent. Yeah. You know, I still book my own stuff. I do everything myself. You know, when they say independent, I do it independently myself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So with that, it was just like I said, we clashed and some shit like I said, you know, I started getting in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Then I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it come from the people commenting on my shit or people coming up to them. You know, it's gonna get to certain people. Which I can't, like I said, we got feelings. You can't make no person feel away. Mm-hmm. So people coming up to him, hey boy, that nigga Detroit funny, boy. Yeah. Or you hear certain people, you know, black people, they don't give a damn what they say. Yeah, exactly. Man, that nigga Detroit funny, he funnier than you. Yeah. Or he funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It'll get to certain people, but don't look at me like that. Yeah. Don't look at me as competition because like I used to always tell them, we're on the same team. I hype them up more than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Even you can go to interviews on Breakfast Club, you can go to interviews on the Pivot, wherever. She shot me out. Mm-hmm. And they asked him on the Pivot, hey, yo, you got any yes men around? He like, no, shit, nah. He said, my boy Detroit, he gonna say something. He don't play. Should I post it? No, I don't post that. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah. Because I'm gonna keep it real with it. And I remember people around me, I thought he only talked to me like that. No, I talk to everybody like that. I don't give a who you is. I don't care who you is. No money, none of that shit mean nothing to me. Right. I'm not no yes man to nothing. I had to learn that. Like, you like this? Yeah, I like that. Man, that shit weak. Fuck you talking about? No, that shit weak. Yeah, yeah. Like, man, you like this on me? Nope. That shit ugly. It don't match.
So it sounds like to me it was just like somebody. I don't just hearing it. Yeah. I'd have been through certain similar situations. It seemed like it was a weak link somewhat, and somebody came in and created division.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think his manager or whatever. The new manager, he was listening. You know what I'm saying? You listen to that. You know what I'm saying? And he seen me, he posted a picture of him and Marco. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or me and Funny Marco. We did something together. Mm-hmm. And he looked at it like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they don't like me. It ain't the fact that they don't like you. You know what I'm saying? You thinking that they don't like you and stuff like that because he ain't talked to you in 6 months.
Yeah.
Or he ain't called me in 6 months. It ain't about that.
Yeah.
What it was about was some people be wanting to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Funny Marco probably working because the thing I used to tell Desi, and he ain't realize it. I was like, bro, you big, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I know, you know what I'm saying? Because we work, I ain't gonna lie, bro, we work hard.
Yeah.
We work so hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just like even my grandma death, man, I'm just not feeling that too.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be somewhere I just get to crying for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know, I'm just not feeling it because my thing is staying busy.
Exactly.
Like, and I heard Charlamagne say it on Breakfast Club before. He was just like, staying busy is a form of getting rid of trauma.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I stay busy. I'm always working. I'm on stage doing skits.
Yeah.
Whenever I feel comfortable, I can't sit down. Like they always, you cannot sit down. No. If I
But-
sit down, I'm gonna get into my feelings about stuff.
But see, that's the thing, and that's really the main ingredient of this shit. What we doing right here today is being able to rest in your peace.
Mhm.
Because us men, we can. Like I was just telling somebody that earlier, is like you broke my heart.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
and as a man, let me tell you something. Boy, that take, and I think a chick told me that before. And she was just like, why? Why does it feel like you can't? Don't get to trying to make me mad or just trying. First of all, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Me telling you this, that should matter right there. I'm telling you right now, like, hey, for a man to say this, regardless of how, well, you might have talked to another man who can talk like that and in touch with his own feelings, but it's harder for men because we so used to, they want us to, hey, yo, you got to be strong.
Yeah.
Ain't no man supposed to cry. You don't supposed to feel this way. No. You should. You know what I'm saying? For a grown man to tell somebody, like my homeboy told me this the other day, he was saying that. He was like, man, I told my friend, he's like, I ain't gonna lie. He said, you know it's hard for a man to say. He said, man, you hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Ain't no man want to tell you that because he feels soft.
They don't. But when they do, bro, like they at that point.
Yeah, you at that point.
They at that point.
Bro, you hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
That's hard to even say.
That's hard.
It's common and it's how easy we just said it.
Yeah.
It's hard to say that because now you gonna look. You feel like this person gonna look at me soft. No, you ain't soft. You still a man.
But see, Detroit, man, it's gonna have to come to a point where you're gonna come to a point where you get old and you're gonna be in your residuals and you're gonna have shit to do.
Yeah, just like with Andre 3000. I just posted our picture today. You know, so I met Andre 3000, who's in LA, and he just got in a Hall of Fame, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
And he just said something that stuck with me and made me think about Fairfield, Alabama.
Yeah.
He was just like, it happened. Everything happened in a small room.
Yeah.
And it did. Because it's so dope because I'm getting chills now, though, but it's funny because every small room I did, that's what got me where I'm at.
Yeah.
Like the small rooms got me where I'm at. Fairfield, Alabama. Because I never forget Funny Man came. And I remember Funny Man came all off of the stuff that I was doing.
Yeah.
Because I made it big. I made Fairfield, Alabama big after my dog Terrence gave me that opportunity, and I never tried to look down on Terrence.
Yeah.
I made sure if anybody came, they seen all of us. They ain't see just me. They seen everybody.
Yeah.
But we're a team. And I always looked at it like that. We're a team together. So they looked at all of us. So Leslie Jones, she just did Saturday Night Live. She did a movie with Chris Rock, Kevin Hart, all, and just got out of that top 5, whatever. It was something like that. She got out of that. You know, all that stuff, and she came to Fairfield, Alabama. Roy Wood Jr. came there. He from Birmingham. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He came. And they was sitting in there. You know what I'm saying? For their con. And she was like, can I go up?
Yeah.
You go up. Hell yeah, let's go. You get some time.
Right.
And my man, Terrence, didn't know who she was. Terrence like, you know her? I was like, man, because once I got tapped into comedy, I'm looking at everything now.
Exactly.
I always was tapped in with comedy views.
Exactly.
But now since I do comedy, I want to do my research on everything.
Yeah.
And Les was always funny because I always watch movies. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a black movie lover. I'll quote a line off a movie real quick. So, and she came, she did the show, and she killed. And I think she posted online. That's when I had to learn about trolling. And the white folks on there, why would you come to Birmingham? I wasn't in Birmingham, Alabama. Why would you do? What is it in Fairfield? What is Fairfield?
They know now.
And they all on it, but they know now, like you said.
Yeah.
But she came, and that made me feel so good because at the end of the day, they came. And all off of that small room came from me. So fast forward from doing that small room, it took me to doing thousands. I remember I did Rock City. I was the first comedian to do that with Pastor Mike. Back when he did, he was at the Bout Well. He was doing the Bout Well, and it was during Classic. I did that comedy show. That was thousands of people. Then after that, now I'm on the road with Desi and doing other stuff. I'm doing 5,000, 10,000.
I was seeing the picture you post. Man, It seemed like you was in auditoriums, you was in theaters.
And people still coming to me now like, man, how was you doing that? Bro, how do you feel? I said, bro, I felt good. Every time before I get on stage, I say a prayer. You know, I don't do no show without saying no prayer, but every time before I go out on stage, I always think, I'm here now.
Yeah.
I can't turn back. What I'm gonna say, man, I don't quit. I can't quit because I can't turn around.
Real quick then, do you think you and Desi can come back together and make something work?
Yeah, for sure. If all we gotta do is talk. You know, the old me, I was like, nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't gonna lie, we've been talking lately. Yeah. He DM me, he follow me back and everything, and I follow him back.
Yeah.
On Instagram, he a DM. We talk. You know what I'm saying? Even friends around him, they be saying
that's
that.
What's up though, bro.
Friends
because I'm telling you, man, from like I'm weird as fuck. You feel me? And it's just like but I have a certain type of eye, man. And that was a hell of a collaboration, man. And like I don't like confusion among brothers. For real now. Like some niggas might be out there like that shit sweet, you know, let that nigga be.
And that's all it was. You get that around. You see that so much. And then I had to learn, even with other comedians and other people, you know what I'm saying? They love to try to get in your business, but then you see them on his page, and you see them liking stuff. You see them comment. Yeah, I see all that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Yeah. At the end of the day, like I tell everybody, my confidence level is higher than most men. Because you got a lot of dudes who, oh man, he finna come around. He gonna, man, I don't give a damn what you do. Yeah, you is not me. I don't give a fuck how much money you got, how many cars you drive, how many houses you got. Yeah, you not Detroit Reid. I look at everybody like that, and there's no disrespect. Yeah. That's probably what we class that in a way too, because it don't matter what you got. I don't give a fuck. You got a Lamborghini truck. Yeah, you ain't me. But you know what I'm saying? And I didn't look at Desi in a way like that. But my thing is, I got confidence for me, bro. You can't stop me. Like it's been plenty of times to get close.
But a lot of times, us men, we end up be projecting what we see within ourselves
on somebody else.
Yeah, and he just probably seen a mirror. Yeah. Of him.
Yeah, but
that's coming up. Yeah. And instead of helping empower the situation, he let people create confusion in the situation.
Sure. And sometimes, and it's another thing too. Don't look at it as no hater. You know what I'm saying? You don't never look at it as a hater. That's all I looked at. Like Desi probably looked at it, and I ain't just saying he a hater, but I'm saying like Desi probably looked at it in a way like,
who older?
Who older? Me.
All right, so like by how much of a gap?
Like 2 years.
Like 2 years.
Yeah, I think he's 33. I'm 35.
Okay, so from what I'm picking up, it might be a situation where it just like some people when it comes to like
big brother or something like that.
Not even just big brother. It could just be just the lack of the knowledge. You feel self. You see what I'm saying? So what he looking at is like for example, I got a situation where I'm in and I did a move and the person didn't appreciate the move, but it was the move for the overall picture of us. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
But they looking at it like, you know, I'm taking the spot, but I'm not taking the spot because you winning regardless.
Yeah, for sure. You gonna and that's how I looked at Desi. I tell him the same thing. He winning. Yeah. He winning automatically. You're already a winner. You know what I'm saying? And I tell him, and I ain't gonna lie, bro, I hype Desi more than anything. Yeah. Because and a lot of people come at me and say the same thing, like, boy, you that nigga up, boy. What happened with y'all? Or this and that. See, I don't tell everybody, but I'm saying it now.
People get caught up as being an idol.
And then what's so
idolatry
crazy
is real.
It definitely is. And then my thing was see what Desi he look at, which he loved Kevin Hart, which is nothing wrong with that. Yeah. He loved to idolize after Kevin Hart. What I used to tell him, and there's no disrespect to Kevin. I met Kevin. Kevin even said I was funny. And that's what made me get my drive get bigger than what it was. Because Kevin's the biggest comedian in the world. You know what I'm saying? And it's I don't care what nobody say. They can say whatever. Oh, he ain't funny to me no more. This and he funny. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, when he had his run, oh, he funny as hell, but now all of a sudden he ain't funny because that's just life, period. Just like, okay, Eric Thomas said it on a YouTube before. He was just like, when you keep hearing me, it's cool, you're gonna keep hearing me, but eventually you're gonna get tired of me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Like, okay, like Plies, for example. Remember, Plies had a good run, which is still funny now. Yeah. But we were looking at Plies for him and Kevin Gates. Looking at him all the time, but the thing is gonna slow down because guess what? That's how life works. Because somebody else gonna come up.
The season change.
It's season change. Yeah. So I used to tell Desi, I said, bro, like every comedian is Eddie Murphy. He idolized after Kevin Hart because his work ethic. He work out all that. I said, you can do all that, but guess what? Be Desi Banks. Yeah, that's how you got to be. You know what I'm saying? Just like Henry Welch told me one time. He from Birmingham. Because me personally, I give people their credit. Yeah, man, this nigga funny. So and so funny. You know, that Birmingham mentality. Exactly. Larry gonna go everywhere. First thing he said, nigga, you funny. Yeah. Don't you giving all these niggas credit. You funny too. You know what I'm saying? And you got to look at that like you that person too, because like I said, we work so hard and we try to give everybody else their credit and not give us enough credit.
Exactly.
Like we got to get more credit ourselves. Just like it go back to what you the podcast. You know what I'm saying? You people doing podcasts, but nigga, you doing it too.
Yeah.
So you can have your own way too.
Confirmation.
But there's nothing wrong with getting no credit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But your credit is big too. You know what I'm saying? Because what you doing is great. Yeah. And that's why you should tell them, like, bro, it's not just about Kevin Hart. You be the next Desi. Because think about it. Kevin Hart, Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy was the biggest comedian in the world. They called Eddie Murphy nickname God.
Yeah.
Shaq, Richard Pryor, everybody. His nickname was God.
Damn.
That's you can Google it, you can Google whatever. That's the reason why Shaq moved to LA and he came to LA, did it for the LA Lakers.
Yeah.
You can YouTube that too. God for Eddie Murphy, Kevin Hart. Eddie Murphy been doing comedy since he was 14. 14, 13, 15, one of them. Kevin Hart. He took another route. Dame Dash came to a comedy show to see another comedian. Ended up seeing Kevin Hart there. He wanted Kevin Hart, put Kevin Hart in the movie Paper Soldiers. Kevin Hart took off after that.
Yeah.
40-year version, did special.
Yeah.
Shaq All-Star comedy. He had a different come up than Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
So that's why I was telling Desi. He was like, man, he said, bro, you know about this comedy shit because I did my research.
Exactly.
So I'm telling you, be you.
Yeah.
Don't be like nobody else.
Yeah.
And I hype people up that's around me because guess we on the road together. You know what I'm saying? We brothers, you know what I'm saying? So I know he probably looked at it because what it was, like I said, it wasn't no big brother type shit. I wasn't trying to just be like that, but I was trying to be a better friend.
Right.
Because my thing was we encourage each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He encouraged me in ways too because he'd tell me because I learned from his work ethic.
Yeah.
He been doing skits since 2012.
Yeah.
It's 2025 still doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you doing stuff like that, I look at that and I admire that because, bro, just think about it. He's like, man, I was doing 3-4 videos a week.
Yeah.
He's like, man, and then just think about how you can put your everything in your passion. Right. He was like, man, I was staying with a girl. She let me use her car. He said, all I care about getting a haircut, do my skits, and that's it. He said, I give her the rest of my check.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's deep because like you really gave a damn. He was like, when I seen 700 from YouTube, he said, I seen 700. And nigga said, after I seen 700, that
$700,000?
$700.
Oh.
He was like, when he seen that just gave him that drive. Because now I can, if I make this type of money, I can make 700,000.
Yeah.
So now, nigga, he went from that, and I used to tell him all the time because I give him that encouragement.
Exactly.
Like, bro, you making $50,000 a weekend from telling jokes from skits, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm doing skits. You 50,000. Nigga, we did a show one time. Nigga, we did 2 shows in Atlanta at the Tabernacle. Nigga showed me a check. Nigga, I seen a check for 150,000. 2 shows. You know what I'm saying? In one night.
Hold up. So both shows 150,000 together or a piece?
The show together, 150,000.
Okay.
That's how much he made that weekend. That one show. Or 2 shows, but that in that one day, 150,000. Yeah, I ain't calculate his pockets. I ain't say, oh, man, you could give me extra. You can give me no. That's your money because see, I'm one of them friends. I think different than everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, these new niggas are now they
count pockets
he making 150,000, bro. You owe me this.
Move nothing.
You don't owe me none of that. And I used to tell him even when he gave me that money from when he got that deal with Outback. You know what I'm saying? He gave me some thousands.
Yeah.
But he was just like, hey, yo, he like, I bring my immediate team to the office, and he gave us money. And I told him before he even said it. He said it to me. He was like, hey, I got like a little advance, which I heard you was finna get millions anyway, but I got a little advance. I'm just gonna give y'all something. I told him, I said, hey, yo, I wanna let you know something. I don't know about nobody else. He told me first before he gave it to everybody. So I already knew. I was telling the people, you know, I kind of gave everybody else a warning, like, man, hey, come to the office. They thought they finna be fired. They're like, oh, man, you finna fire me. I said, hey, bro, you don't want to come to this office.
Right.
And get some money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and I remember he told me, he was like, man, I'm gonna give y'all some money tomorrow. This, and that. I'd be with him every day. And he was just like, hey, yo, and I told him, I said, hey, yo, you don't owe me nothing. I'm gonna let you know that. I said, I said, whatever you give me, I appreciate it. Because in a way, you did this, and I know you did it. See, I look at stuff different than anybody else.
Right.
You work hard for this, bro. You've been doing this shit since 2012 to 2025. You know, whatever. I'm telling him, like, bro, you don't owe me this. I said, so whatever you give me, thank you. That's what I told him up front. Because most niggas, man, he could have gave me 100,000. He could have gave me 50,000. No, he don't owe you that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I heard Kevin Hart say that one time. Somebody asked him how much money did he give somebody. What's the most money he ever gave somebody? See, he gave his team. He's a team millionaire, but they work for it. We ain't talking them. That's not giving.
Yeah.
They work for that.
Yeah.
We talking about, he said, just
lump
kindness
sum.
out of my heart.
Lump sum.
Like, say for you, my man, you my man's. Hey, look,
Donation.
I gave you this.
Basically, donation. Yeah.
He said he the most money he ever gave somebody, not worked for, gave somebody. He said his man's got out of jail, and he said he gave him $85,000.
Yeah.
And somebody was just like, he said now people got the dirt to say, that's all?
Yeah.
Fuck you mean that's all?
Wow.
Fuck is we talking about? Nigga, y'all ain't making $80,000 in a year.
Damn.
Fuck is we talking about? That's a lot of money to get somebody.
Okay.
Because they look at it like, oh man, Kevin Hart worth $500 million. He only gave you 800. He only gave you 80,000. That's a lot of money. He got a lot of people around.
That's that snake stuff, though,
Yeah.
man. Like I try to stay away from that type of energy. That's like I don't like I'm one of them individual, man. Like if a person playing that instigator role on, like I drop a nigga like that.
Oh, for sure.
You feel me? I don't even play with them type.
You got a lot of people that do that now. Anyway, like I be hearing it a lot. When niggas be like, hey, look, man, you got one time to do something around me now.
Yeah.
I'm dropping it right then. I don't fuck with him no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, to even talk about Kevin Hart, and as I'm thinking about it, that's what inspired me to like want more. Because nigga, I remember we went to Las Vegas. I did some shit that people only can imagine to do. Bro, I went to the Super Bowl. I went all type. That's why I said we did so much shit that that people be like, Detroit, you know what the fuck you did? I said, nigga, no. Because I'm just living in the moment, but I'm working.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so used to working. It's normal now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my man, my homeboy had to hit me. You know, niggas in the hood gonna let you know some shit. They like, Detroit, you know, you gonna Guinness World Record? Fuck you talking about Guinness World Record. He said, bro, you the first nigga I seen. You the first nigga I know in my family went to the Super Bowl. And I thought about it. I said, nigga, you know somebody went to the Super Bowl. He was like, and I thought about it. I said,
Super
niggas
Bowl,
don't go to the Super Bowl. Like,
listen, you if you really think about it, a nosebleed seat might cost you a band.
Yeah, more than that. And I think I made a post where I posted on Facebook. And I don't do nothing to like, you know what I'm saying, boast or brag on people. I like to inspire people because people, like you said, live through me and I see I come from the same hood you come from.
Mm-hmm.
And for me to be like, man, I said, I want to let y'all know something, man. I'm up here sitting in $20,000 seats, all out telling jokes.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I wrote that on Facebook, and people was really understanding that, like, bro, I'm in $20,000 seats that I didn't pay for. The NFL commissioner gave us these. You know what I'm saying? Gave us these tickets. You know, we sitting up there, we with LeBron, we with everybody. Because I remember I told my brother that one time. My brother's so funny. That's why I like to talk to certain people, because it bring me back to, you know what I'm saying, just that hood shit, because it's funny to me. So my brother called me. He always called me. He said, hey, what you doing today? Shit, we just finna, I said on some regular shit. I wasn't thinking of it like that. What you doing today? I said, shit, we finna go, we got a meeting with LeBron. He said, hold on. You just ain't gonna say it like that. He said, hold on. Nigga, you better say, nigga, we finna have a meeting with LeBron James. That's what you better say. and I thought about it. I started laughing. I said, all right, my bad. We finna go have a meeting with LeBron James. Yeah. And that shit was just funny. Yeah. I'm like, I ain't look at it like that. Yeah. Just like we in a hotel, I told you we did with Kevin Hart invited us to his birthday bash. Yeah. His birthday bash, nigga, and that's for me to seeing that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the best shit I ever seen in my life. I still got the card in my wallet just because. Yeah. Las Vegas gave him the whole hotel. I said, God damn, this nigga get so much money. He gave him the whole hotel. He put us in suites. I mean, I'm in the suite. Let me tell you something. Boy, I ain't never been no bubble bath in a long time. Boy, I was in that bitch. I bubbled that motherfucker down. I had a roll. We seen the whole Las Vegas. I thought we staying in it's probably the suite we was staying in. It was so big. It's probably one of them $1 million suites. It was so, I think it had been like every bit about $10,000 a night. Or 5,000 a night, something like that. But we was staying. I had my own. Went in there. I put a robe on. I did all type of stuff. And I asked Kevin. I said, "Yo, I'm a nigga still." I said, "Hey, is it anything that do I gotta pay for?" Yeah. So he said, "Man, nigga, this tax write off." He said, "Order what you want." Bet. Fuck you talking about? Bet. Nigga, my room service probably came about $3,500, $2,500.
Man, what?
We were there for like 3-4 days, and I never forget T.I. never was there.
You talking about probably like relaxing and like really experiencing some peace? That's, to me, I love stuff. That's peaceful.
Bro, let me tell you something. We went to his party. Went to the party. And Desi, it was funny because Desi was like, hey, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm like Wallow. I heard Wallow say it one time. Wallow was like, man, he said, hey, he said, I want to let you. He said, man, I'm like a kid when I meet people still.
Yeah.
And I'm a kid too.
Yeah.
I'm like a kid when I meet people because these stars I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? And Desi be like, oh, here Detroit going. I know he finna go take pictures. I know he finna be talking.
Yeah.
We was in the party. I'm in there. Morris Chestnut in there. You know, come on now, Morris Chestnut. I grew up with all the movies he watched. So as soon as I see him, I said, Ricky! Desi's like, all right. Desi's like, all right, nigga, I'll calm down.
Hold up. Morris told you that or Desi told you that?
No, Desi was telling me, all right, calm down. I told Morris that, like, Ricky! Nigga, I know about all the movies.
Yeah. Because you already said you know the lines verbatim,
sure.
like you know
all lines. And then it was so crazy. It was my mom crush growing up, so it was so crazy. I remember my mom used to always say, you know, your mama look at TV. I don't know about your mom, but my mom be like, it's your daddy right there. That nigga ain't my goddamn daddy. Tell that nigga him some money then. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's so funny. I was gonna call my mom. I said, I was for the FaceTime. I was more Chestnut last. She said, shit, I would risk my marriage you to FaceTime me. She said, I would risk getting put out. You did that, man. That shit was funny as hell. Then she went on my Snap and she seen that I was more Chestnut. She like, ooh wee. It was just funny. So with that, I remember then I ain't gonna lie, I ran to my favorite actor who was in there, Denzel Washington. Hey, look, I see most niggas be like, hey, I want a picture. I want this. No, not me. I told a nigga just like this. I knew if I would have got a picture with him, everybody wanted a picture. Yeah. So he wasn't giving no pictures. I wasn't tripping. Because, you know, certain people be like, damn, nigga, why you get no picture with him then?
Right.
I'm like, nah, I ain't. It wasn't the atmosphere. You know,
exactly.
I understand.
Exactly.
So it's funny because when I met him, the first thing I told him, I said, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I want a hug. Fuck all that. You gotta give me a hug. Fuck that, nigga.
Not you over there starstruck.
Oh, for sure. That's my favorite actor. That's my favorite actor in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Out of everybody in the world, Denzel Washington my favorite actor.
So hold on. Let me run this back again. Denzel gave you a hug.
Oh yeah, I ain't hug him like that, but it was one of them. He was laughing, but it was funny. I'm like, I just was letting him know, like, nigga, I'm your biggest fan.
Okay, so all right, real quick, that made me go into the rapid question. So we already know your favorite actor is Denzel. Sure. All right, let's go to tacos or pizza.
Now taco, I like them both. Show them my favorite. Love a good pizza, but taco for sure. I ain't gonna lie, if I see a taco, boy, I'm running to it.
You got a favorite spot in Birmingham?
I miss my dad up this weekend doing taco, but tacos in Birmingham. Yeah, my dog, Motor City Fat, taco food truck records. My dog, food truck records. Shout out to my dog.
Is that the one
Motor
who be
City
rapping
Fat.
on the internet?
Yep.
I ain't
food
know
truck
records. I ain't know he had
man,
on tacos.
Let me tell you something. You got to have it. Got tacos.
Where he located to be at? Where he be located at?
We located at Bessemer. He be in Bessemer. He be in different places.
Okay.
He'll pull up with that food truck anywhere. He
didn't he just have some Wolfing them just shut him down or something?
No. He shut him down.
It was something going on that he was beefing.
Yeah, he shut him down. He was just playing. He was just talking shit.
Oh, okay.
He posted that just to get
promo.
Promo. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Promo. The chicken bacon ranch. They go crazy.
Tacos. Chicken bacon ranch. Okay.
Chicken bacon ranch, quesadillas, or taco.
All right, favorite comedian.
My favorite comedian in the world, Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
A lot of people don't even know Jamie Foxx is a comedian either, because he's so talented they forgot. No, not just that. He did stand up.
Yeah. Okay. I have seen some. I seen some stand up.
I Need Security. That's my favorite one.
Okay.
That's my favorite one.
Okay. Funniest fan moment that you had.
It's crazy. I was just gonna tell you that before we even got here. Funniest fan moment. Oh, you talking about my funniest fan moment? Okay, yeah. I thought you were talking about me being a fan too.
You done told enough. Okay. You done told enough.
So me being a fan, and when I met Allen Iverson, when I had the comedy show. I'm gonna get to my fan moment, but I gotta say this: my fan moment to somebody else was Allen Iverson, because we was I did All-Star Weekend. We did All-Star Weekend in Utah. And we did that whole weekend. I remember my man came, Maxey, who played for Philadelphia 76ers. Mm-hmm. He came, he got a shirt from me. He said I was funny. A bunch of NBA players and DJ Drama, all of them. So we went to the after party. Mm-hmm. The after party was funny because before I met LeBron, it's fast forward before I met LeBron, but it was funny because they was like, they stopped everything. Our security guard was like, well, LeBron over there. Show me. Where you at? And he I'm just playing. I said, bro, don't play with us like that. We ain't giving a damn about nobody in the party. We in the party with some big time niggas. We Travis Scott and them in there, Paul Pierce and them in there. Yeah. Paul Pierce, Paul Pierce a regular nigga. Yeah. In like we out because but it was so crazy. He ain't no regular nigga, but he be outside like a regular nigga.
He be outside.
And bro worth $200 million. But you will look at him like,
I just seen he just hit somebody on the poker table.
Yeah, like man, Paul do all types. Let me tell you, he like us, bro.
Yeah.
I done worked out with Paul Pierce and Matt Barnes. All of them. He tall as hell too, big guy. He ain't no small nigga.
Yeah.
So Allen Iverson was in the party.
Yeah.
So this is my fan moment. So before I get to go to my own fan, Allen Iverson in the party. I see Allen Iverson. Like, come on, this AI dog. You know how AI was to us. I walked up to AI. I say, and Desi got a picture. He knew who Desi was. I walked up. I said, hey, AI, man, hey, big fan. You don't mind I get a picture? Bro, like, hold on real quick. Why my dumb ass just standing right next to him the whole time?
Yeah.
And I'm waiting. He talking to everybody. You know, I ain't gonna it's AI now. I ain't gonna interrupt you. All right, bet. I'm waiting. I'm waiting about a good 5.
Yeah.
5 minutes. That 5 minutes is a long time. Just
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
Ask me, hey, yo, we're gonna get that picture. Yeah, I'm gonna take my coat off real quick. Take your coat off. Nigga hold his coat. I'm like, I'm there for another 5. Man, the security came on that. Detroit. Come on, bro. You ain't getting no picture. He said, Detroit, you not getting no picture, bro. That nigga hit me with the Hollywood shit real quick. Hold my coat real quick.
It was Iverson security, your security.
My security. Or Desi's security.
So basically, was like, man, stop playing yourself, bro.
Hey, Detroit, man. Come on, bro. You ain't gonna get no picture. Oh, I was waiting too. I'm in that bitch. Nigga, I got AI posters when I was a kid in the room. Nigga, man, hold my coat. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Man, AI like, man, I'm not taking no picture. With my last picture. AI nigga for sure.
Bro, why your security act like a mama who baby daddy left the kid hanging on the
bro?
On
Do you
the
know
porch?
we still laugh? I ain't gonna lie. You know we still laugh at that shit to this
Come on,
day.
son. He ain't
That
coming.
nigga say Detroit, boy, that shit so funny when you was really waiting. I said, bro, I probably waited about 10 more minutes. Boy, I gotta get this picture right now.
Yeah.
So, but my funniest fan moment, I ain't never thought. I gotta really think about that. I'm probably DM you. Now I gotta think about it.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know.
Well, I seen the funniest interaction that you just recently, I think you posted, where it was a guy who was streaming and he was trying to do a pickup line, do his best pickup line. And it's like, what did y'all find? It's like, was he a little slow or what?
Oh, which one?
It's like, he was supposed to did a pickup line with a female in the audience.
Mm-hmm.
And he was streaming.
Oh, no, okay. Oh, yeah. No, he was streaming. No, he came to the comedy show.
And
there was a guy streaming. And it was funny because he was streaming in there and I'm a comedian. You can't walk up to the nigga. Like that record. I said, nigga, what you got going on? I'm streaming. I'm like, nigga, you on stream somewhere else? And I started fucking him up.
He thought he still was on streaming university.
And I ain't gonna lie, he has some people on the stream though. I was like, but that streaming shit hard. Like but you gotta be on that shit all day.
Yeah. And
for him to have like 400-500 people on that motherfucker watching him, nigga, you doing something. You doing good.
Yeah.
So that means you got thousands of streaming fans on your shit. So it's dope that he was doing it. But I was fucking him up. It was funny because now they start following me and everything.
Yeah.
And I was fucking him up. I was just messing with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm a comedian. I like to have fun, but I'm not gonna mess with you too bad to make you just mad.
Yeah.
I want you to have fun too. That's my whole point of doing comedy. You know what I'm saying? I want you to have fun too. I don't make fun of people to be mad. I make fun of people to enjoy the laughs, enjoy me making fun of you. You know what I'm saying? So when you get home, man, this comedian was funny. They said he talked about me, but it was funny. Like that. So
man, but I didn't get to see the ending part. Like, how did the outcome? How was the pickup line?
Man, the pickup line, cause I started it was too long, but pause, no did it. But look, but yeah, it was crazy because the pickup line was lame as hell. You start laughing.
Yeah.
It was lame as soon as he started.
I don't know what he was doing. I don't
doing
know
this right here.
Do you think he was in character?
No, he wasn't in character. He was dead serious. Because you gotta understand, certain people they don't. If you notice, a lot of guys don't have no game for real. Like majority of them don't have no game. Like nowadays, because they feeling like they need something to get a woman. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But no, like women, like I said, I used to watch movies with my grandmother, and I remember she watched Denzel one time and she was saying that. And I, as a grown man, I want to ask, I'm like, so what'd you like about him? She was like, I just love, look at it, he got nice teeth. Look, I look like his walk, basically his aura. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys don't have that. Yeah. So in a sense, they don't have no game. They feel like if I got a good job, I got money, I got this truck, I got this car, that should get them. Exactly. Or my look, no. Yeah. Not a real woman. She don't give a damn about none of that.
They better go listen to that man, Goldie.
For sure.
That nigga in Miami. Goldie be dropping jewels.
He be dropping jewels.
Yeah.
But Goldie look lame, so he ain't no telling.
But you,
I ain't gonna know. I ain't sugarcoating shit.
Like he be talking, but
yeah, you can tell he ain't got no gun. You can tell he ain't got no gun. He got money.
But it's one of the situations I ain't trying to talk down on Goldie. Where he be the message, I get it. But when you put him around certain type of men,
come on, man.
You see
hey man, it's just like this man. You know what I'm saying? You can just tell who lame and who not. That's where we come from, you know who lame, bro. Like, you just tell. Like, but at the end of the day, it's who they like, what you like.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, it don't matter.
He got a market.
He got a market.
Yeah.
And I never down nobody. It's good that he got what he got because he's making money. He doing all that.
Yeah.
At least he found his lane. That's the whole point about life in general.
Yeah.
Finding yourself. You know what I'm saying? I didn't find myself with comedy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't put it in my head. Like a lot of people, they don't put it in their head this way, but I put it in my head that I'm gonna die doing this.
Exactly.
So it's a difference for me.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what
a whole
I'm saying?
different passion.
It's no ifs, ands, and buts for me. It ain't no second option for me.
Right.
I done already put it in my head, and that's something that a lot of men and women don't do.
Right.
And that's what I felt good about. Even listening to my mama. My mama told me that one time because she never said that. So for her to tell me, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never really had no goals like that. I don't know what I was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So for her to say that means something to me too, that I could get to do it. You know what I'm saying? For the family. So I put it in my head that I'm gonna die doing this.
Okay.
A lot of people don't have that in their head like that.
Man, this episode, man, was a reminder that purpose, passion go hand in hand, man. Detroit Reid is the proof that when you love what you do, the world will feel it. So from Detroit to Bessemer, from Fairfield stages to global tours, man, he still is that same humble spirit, that humble man bringing joy wherever he goes. So before we get out of here, man, I'm going to let Detroit Reid, man, tell y'all where to find him. Where can they look you up, man?
Yeah, y'all can look at me on Instagram. Y'all can get me on Instagram, Detroit Reid Comedy, DetroitReid Comedy. Y'all know how to spell comedy. If you don't know how to spell comedy, don't follow me. On Facebook, it's Delshawn Reid, man. Y'all, DeLshawnReid. Delshawn Reid on Facebook. My fan page on there is Comedian Detroit Reid, all together. YouTube, Detroit Reid Comedy. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm finna be posting a lot of content on there real soon. I got to get back active with everything I'm doing. Y'all can just follow me on all my platforms, man. I appreciate my dog Levi, man.
I appreciate you, man. Hey, man. Hey, make sure, man, y'all go follow that man, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned for everything he got coming next. Man, follow the page so you can know what's coming up. And always subscribe to It's The Way We Live on YouTube, IG, TikTok, because it's not just what we do, it's how we do and how we live. Yeah.